Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Sunday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We begin Season 1, Episode 3 of our San Diego Chargers franchise for Madden 21. Yes, we are still the Chargers, but I made them leave Los Angeles and go back to San Diego. And we are facing off against the Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite NFL team. I like to do these relocation franchises with you guys. I don't ever relocate the Steelers because they're my favorite team. I'm from Western PA and I'm a proud Steelers fan, so I just love football in general, period. But, so we're going to be in Week 1, 4-1-2, Pittsburgh, PA, home to Eaton Park, Primanti Brothers, the late rapper Mac Miller, and Heinz Ketchup, home to 57 varieties of ketchup, founded in 1869. And it's also known as the Steel City, Three River City, home to the Allegheny, Mongeleha, and the Ohio Rivers. And we'll see you guys at kickoff.
We'll see Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Drew Brees and San Diego.
Alright, this is week 1 for the San Diego Chargers as they are ready to kick this off here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the Steelers, they're ready to return to kickoff, so they're going to get stopped at the 31-yard line. So Ben Roethlisberger and his Pittsburgh Steelers will step onto the field for the first time in this episode on the offense. So they just got Frank Gore from the offseason. So he was a free agent this offseason, so they just signed him. So Frank Gore, he only has one rush, and it will be a 2nd down and 10. He did not lose nor gain any yards on that play on his first carry of the season. So Roethlisberger, he's going to throw this to Frank Gore, and it will be a 3rd and 11 here in Pittsburgh. So the Steelers, they're using the shotgun formation here for the offense. So for the defense, that's us. So they're going to throw this to Diontae Johnson. That's going to be a 1st down, 2 for 2, and 18 yards there on that play. So this will be a 1st down and 10 here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Chargers are going to still play some defense, and Juju Smith-Schuster claims that reception. So this will be a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line here in Pittsburgh. So Roethlisberger throws that. It's going to be an incompletion. So this will be a 2nd and 10 there at the 38-yard line here at Heinz Field. Well known for those ketchup bottles on the scoreboard, which I think is really cool. And Diontae Johnson claims another reception for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he has 2 receptions, 35 yards, and they are at 1st and 10. They're at the 22-yard line. So Roethlisberger, he is going to throw it. Casey Heyward Jr. claims an interception, and this might wind up being the first point of the season for the newly relocated San Diego Chargers, and he gets this into the end zone, so they return to San Diego, and that was an 81-yard INT return for a touchdown. So Casey Heyward, great job by him. So he just claimed the football, and he just returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. So the San Diego Chargers lead this 7-0 here in the 4-1-2. We're going to take a break. All right, this is the end of the first quarter. So the San Diego Chargers lead it 7-0 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You guys saw that incredible 81-yard interception return with Casey Heyward Jr. So now Travis Benjamin returns the punt return. He gets stopped at the 36. So we get to see Drew Brees, who got drafted by the San Diego Chargers back in 2001. It was actually the same season that LaDainian Tomlinson was drafted, but they spent a few great seasons together. He only made the playoffs with the Chargers once, and that was in 2004, which was also that same year he beat the Saints his only time. So we're going to use the stick pass play on first down and 10. They're at the 12-yard line, so we're in the red zone basically. And I'm going to throw this to Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen gets his first touchdown of the season, and they will extend their lead to 14-0 here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, aka the 412. So Drew Brees there, he throws it to Keenan Allen, and he gets his first touchdown of the season. Okay, 1st and 10, Ben Roethlisberger hands this off to Frank Gore. So he has 2 carries and -2 yards, so he lost 2 yards on that play. And we only allowed 23 yards in total for this San Diego Chargers defense. So they're going to hand this off to Frank Gore, and he gains a yard though. And it's now 3rd down and 9 here for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh, it looks like Ben Roethlisberger is ready to throw the pass, and it is going to be incomplete. So this will be a 4th and 9. So Roethlisberger only has 1 INT in this episode. He did not score any touchdowns, but 4th and 9, 2-minute warning is coming up. So Travis Benjamin, we're just going to return it at the 35. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. So Drew Brees, he is going to throw this to Mike Williams, and that is going to be an incompletion there. So this will be a 2nd and 10. We're going to use the slants route here for the San Diego Chargers. So Drew Brees, I'm going to throw this to Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen, he uses that juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 18. 3 for 4 for Drew Brees, 69 yards and 1 touchdown. So we are going to use the recent plays. We're still going to use that slants route whatsoever on 1st down and 10 from the 18. So Drew Brees, he is going to throw this to Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this will be his 2nd one on the season. So he's only 3/4 away from getting his 8th touchdown of the season. Chargers lead this one 21-0 here in Pittsburgh. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 35 with only 1:38 to go in the first half. The Steelers are going to throw this to James Washington. So Ben Roethlisberger, 6 for 9, though he only has 1 INT. So he is going to throw this. I think it was intended for Juju Smith-Schuster, but that will be incomplete. So this will be a 3rd and 1 from the 44-yard line. So he is going to throw this to Vance McDonald. He uses that stiff arm, and he gets stopped at the 38-yard line. So the clock is winding down. The Steelers are going to take a timeout to think about their game plan. They want to get their first touchdown of the game. So Ben Roethlisberger, he is ready to throw the football. And he's going to pass it to my favorite wide receiver on the Pittsburgh Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster. So they're going to take another timeout. And we're going to use the blitz here. So they only have 1 timeout remaining. So Ben Roethlisberger, he is going to throw this to Deontay Johnson, and Deontay Johnson gets the first touchdown of the game for the Steelers, and it will be 21-7 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, now it is kickoff return time here in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. So Travis Benjamin, he is ready to return the kickoff, and it looks like he will get stopped at the 38. So we're going to use Phillip Rivers as our quarterback for quarters 3 and 4. So we did not play any offense in the first quarter. We played all defense, and we got that awesome pick six with Casey Heyward. So Drew Brees, he's going to hand this off to Austin Eckler, and he gets stopped at the 48. So this will be a 1st and 10. Clock is winding down. The first half is almost over, actually. And I'm going to use all running plays up until the third quarter. So Austin Eckler, he uses that running play, and we'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, now this is the beginning of the third quarter here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the Pittsburgh Steelers kick it off, and Desmond King II will be ready to return here for the Los Angeles Chargers. So he will get stopped at the 37, and we get to see fan favorite quarterback Phillip Rivers. He steps onto the field for the first time. He will play quarters 3 and 4. He was a primary quarterback for the Chargers up until 2019, so he gets pressured down. He doesn't get sacked quite. He doesn't quite get sacked, but he almost got sacked there. So, 2nd and 10, Phillip Rivers, he's going to throw this deep to Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen, he's going to jump on into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be his 3rd TD of the season. Alright, we're going to play some more offense. There was a fumble there on the play, on the kickoff. So Pittsburgh will claim its 2nd turnover of the game, and Phillip Rivers will be ready to throw the football. He is actually going to throw this to Keenan Allen. That is going to be incomplete. 1 for 3 there, 63 yards and a touchdown. So 2nd and 10, 29-yard line. And Phillip Rivers, the NC State product, he is going to throw it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. There will be no flag whatsoever on that play. So this will be a 3rd and 10 now here for the Chargers, and they're going to throw this to Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen, he jumps on into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the game. He might as well have 4 more touchdowns in the next 2 episodes. So it will now be 36-7 here at the place for smiles, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Alright, now 1st and 10. So Ben Roethlisberger, he is going to throw this to Eric Ebron. That is going to be completed, but he stepped out of bounds there after that reception. So that's going to be a 2nd and 9 now from the 33. So it appears that he is going to throw this to Vance McDonald, who just recently retired over the offseason. So Roethlisberger 11 for 15, 1 touchdown and 1 INT on the day. 1st and 10 now here for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh appears that they are going to throw the football. It was actually intended for, I think, Deontay Johnson, but it was dropped. But it turned out to be incomplete. So, 2nd and 10 here for the Steelers. 6-time Super Bowl champions, by the way. And they throw this to Eric Ebron. He does get stopped at the 43. 3rd down and 3 now here for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they're on offense. So, they're going to throw this to, I believe, Deontay Johnson. That will be a 4th and 3, so they will not get the 1st down, and we will be ready to return the punt with Desmond King II. So Pittsburgh, they're going to punt this away, and Desmond King is ready to return. So he's going to get stopped at the 21-yard line. So that was a 13-yard return. So I am going to basically use his own alert smoke run play on 1st down and 10 with Austin Eckler. And Phillip Rivers hands this off to Austin Eckler, and he gets stopped at the 19. He did lose 2 yards on that play, so that will be a 2nd and 12. We're going to use a double dig pass play. So they're going to be at the 10-yard line. So Phillip Rivers, he is going to throw this to Mike Williams. He uses that juke move. He uses, I think, another juke move there. So he's 3 for 6, 130 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Phillip Rivers. So they're going to do a passing play on 1st and 10. 36 seconds to go, and they're going to throw this to, oh, wow, it is intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. So the Steelers, they're trying to get revenge on that interception. That was our first touchdown of the game. So both teams have now 1 turnover, and Pittsburgh has 2 turnovers. So this will probably end the 3rd quarter. We'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, now it's 36-7 here in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA, on the shores of the Ohio River. 3rd down and 7 now. He is going to throw this deep to Juju Smith-Schuster. He claims that 1st down, and this will be his 3rd reception of the game. So this will be a 1st and 10 here for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh, they're going to throw this to Frank Gore, and he's going to get stopped at the 40-yard line. So that will be a 2nd and 6 now. We're going to use the zone coverage here for the defense, and they're going to be at the 40. So Pittsburgh, they're going to throw, and somebody for Pittsburgh appears to be down and injured. So this will be a 3rd and 6 now here for the Steelers. So they're going to be at the 40-yard line. So they're going to throw the football to Frank Gore. So he has 5 receptions, I think 21 yards. That's the jersey number that he wore with the 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So 1st and 10. He's going to throw this to Deontay Johnson. He gets the 1st down. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, 2nd and 18. Derwin James makes the sack, so he throws this to Eric Ebron. So it will now be a 3rd and 17. So we're going to use the zone coverage here for the defense. And it looks like that they might actually throw the football. So it is intercepted. This time it was Danny Trevathan. So the Steelers do claim their 3rd turnover of the football game. So we're going to use a quick slants route here on 1st and 10. 2nd interception of the game thrown by Ben Roethlisberger in today's episode. So I'm going to throw this to Keenan Allen. He does get a 1st down though. 4 for 8, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT on the day for him. So Keenan Allen, he has 166 receiving yards, and he is looking forward to having the first game to have 200. He nearly had that opportunity, but he dropped the pass. It was going to be incomplete. So this will be a 2nd down and 10. So Phillip Rivers, he is going to throw this deep to Keenan Allen. He actually does get it. Surprisingly, it was a 31-yarder. So I'm thinking he had at least 200 there. At least he reached 200. Well, 197 isn't bad, but 200 at least is good, because that's really rare to see a receiver claim over 190 so yards in a football game. So I'm surprised by that. 2nd down and 10 now here for San Diego. So the Chargers are going to throw this to Phillip Rivers, to Marvin Jones. So he's going to get stopped at the 45. We're going to take a timeout. All right, this will probably end the football game here. Keenan Allen tries to claim a reception, but he doesn't do so. And I'm only going to go statistics quick today because I don't have very much time left on my camera. So I'm going to throw this to Keenan Allen. He does claim a reception. Keenan Allen, 208 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. And Deontay Johnson with Pittsburgh's only touchdown and it was Danny Trevathan, Minka Fitzpatrick, and Heyward who claimed touchdowns, interceptions.